Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. I am doing a reading for the sign of Libra for St. Patrick's Day. Because my background, that's my heritage. I'm Irish. Oh, there we go. They're already starting to jump out. So can I please have 10 cards? I'm doing a Celtic cross for the sign of Libra. And then I will pick 3 more cards from 3 different decks just for clarification. Hopefully my 2 little Jack Russells behave themselves. They're here with me right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, so can I... Oh. Foxy! Shh! Lie down. Shh! Okay. So, Foxy, shh, shh, shh. Sorry about that. I am, can I please have 10 cards, Foxy? 10 cards for the sign of Libra, please. 10 cards for the sign of Libra, please. 10 cards for the sign of Libra, please. Can you please send us some messages that we need to hear for Libra? Some guidance, some insight. Okay, thank you very much. Here we go. So your first card, Libra, 8 of Pentacles. Go deep, you're telling me. Knight of Cups, middle. 4 of Cups, light. Ace of Wands, middle. King of Swords. Oh, that goes here. Sorry, that's your 5th card. 6th card, 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. 10 of Swords. The Moon. And Ace of Cups. One major message, one major arcana card. That's it. Can I please have 1 card for the sign of Libra, please? A guidance card, a message for Libra, please. Some guidance, some help for Libra. And you got 3 of Action. Okay, and then another card from this deck. The Answer is Simple deck. The Answer is Simple deck. Can I have a simple answer? There we go. Turn on the light. And finally, the last card here for Libra. 1 more card for Libra, please. 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 1 more card for Libra. Peace. Okay, so let's go through each card. Just checking on them. Okay, so your first card is the 8 of Pentacles. This card represents you in this Celtic cross. It represents you in terms of the question that you've asked or the situation that you're going through or whatever's on your mind here. This card is known as the Apprentice card. It means that you've taken up a new job, craft, art, or activity. It's not an easy road, for being a beginner brings a hard learning curve and tedious repetition until you get it perfect. Because you have a goal and the passion that comes with a new endeavor, it's likely the bumpy beginning part of the journey will not discourage you. So don't let the beginning of this journey discourage you there, Libra, okay? It's just the beginning. It'll get smoother as times go on. Your second card is the Knight of Cups. This card is what's crossing you. This card indicates the conflict or what is crossing your path. And it says here they're talking about either you or someone you know. They're just describing a person who is peaceful, sensitive. Oh, excuse me 1 second. What are you biting? Whoa, how did you get that? Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. She had a piece of plastic there. I got it. So, the card, the Knight of Cups, is talking about someone, either you or someone you know in your life. This card indicates conflict, so maybe this person you're in conflict with, or they're describing someone who is crossing your path. And it's talking about a person who is peaceful, sensitive, affectionate, and calm. This person loves their home and values family and a relaxed home life. They prefer to lead by teaching through gentle guidance. They may enjoy expressing themselves creatively, but is even more supportive of others' creativity, sometimes at the expense of their own. This person is generally friendly and caring and a very nice person to have around. They can be overly sentimental and may seem soft to those who don't know them very well. So, hopefully you know what they're talking about, who they're talking about there, or maybe they're just talking about you. Your next card, your third card, is your foundation card. And this card illustrates the basis or foundation of the situation. And you got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, Libra, represents self-absorption, apathy, and boredom. So are you bored right now? You have been disappointed by somebody. Maybe this is who they're talking about. You've been disappointed by somebody or something, and now you are emotionally stuck. You don't know you don't like what's in front of you, and you can't be bothered to look further than your own brooding mind. It is a shame, because if you listen to the voice of wisdom, you will look up and see that what you need is not far away. So look up, Libra. Look up. What you need is just around the corner, okay? Don't get stuck. You have to keep moving. You can't stay in one place. We have to keep moving forward always, okay? So that's just giving you a heads up, a reminder just to keep going, because it's right there. You have the wisdom inside you to go ahead, to move forward. Your fourth card is the Ace of Wands. This card represents your past. This card shows influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. And you got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands card represents or indicates a creative opportunity. This is an excellent time to harness the energy and passion that this opportunity brings and use it to take the first steps towards your castle, whatever form that castle takes. You recognize this opportunity and can feel the excitement within. Take it and run. It's a magical moment and it won't last long. Wow. Okay, so this is the past card. This card shows influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. So it's telling you there's a creative opportunity coming to you, or it's already here. So it's a magical moment. It won't last long. This is an excellent time to harness the energy and passion that this opportunity brings and use it to take the first steps towards your castle, whatever form that castle takes. Recognize this opportunity and you can feel how excited it makes you within. Okay, so Your next card, your fifth card, is your immediate future card. And this card illustrates what is likely to happen next. So what is likely to happen next? And they are going to, they are going to be talking about, they're talking about someone who leads by intellectual ideals. They're talking about the King of Swords. This person does not seek to inspire passion or have people love them. They use intelligence, objectivity, and analysis to decide what is right, fair, and just. These are the ideals they uphold for themselves and for those around them. They lead by example. Their standards are very high. They expect a lot from those around them. They have no patience for anyone who does not do their best or who does not share the same ideals. They can lack compassion for what they may perceive as weakness and is intolerant of uncontrolled emotional outbursts. So this is your immediate future. They're talking about someone here. So it's just a general reading, so hopefully you know who they're talking about there. Your sixth card is your crowning card. It's the Five of Pentacles. This card represents the outcome you desire most in this situation. And the Five of Pentacles. So this card represents the outcome you desire most in this situation. And it's saying that this card indicates going through rough times, either physically or financially. That is hard enough, but this card carries a more distressing message. You are letting these hard times erode your spirit. Shh! You're letting these hard times erode your spirit, your faith, and your desire. You don't have the energy to get through this time. You have no faith that things will turn around. You don't even desire to seek the help that may be available. So this is not that great here, Libra. This is like you feel like you're hopeless. This is your crowning card. This represents the outcome you desire the most in this situation. We don't want this. Okay, this card indicates going through rough times, either physically or financially. That is hard enough, but this card carries a more distressing message. You are letting these hard times erode your spirit. You can't do that. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen, Libra. I'm just getting them to stop making that noise. Shh. Stop it. Coco. Sorry about that. I should put them in the other room. You're letting these hard times erode your spirit, your faith, and your desire. You don't have the energy to get through this time. Yes, you do, Libra. You have no faith. You have no faith that things will turn around. You don't even desire to seek the help that may be available. So this is, we need to look at this because this is not good. Okay, you need to find the strength to move forward. Absolutely, 100% you do. Your seventh card, this is yourself. This is your self-image, how you see yourself in the present situation. And you got the Six of Cups. How you see yourself in this present situation. You sweetness, kindness, innocence. The Six of Cups brings with it memories of happy times in the past. It can represent a time of sweet, simple joys, or it can be something larger. Perhaps a passionate pursuit or beloved creative endeavor that you let go of will return to your life. It could be a harbinger of someone from your past whom you would welcome back into your life. So that's exciting. Maybe you're hopeful for that. This is your self-image, how you see yourself in the present situation. This is a card of sweetness, kindness, and innocence. This card brings with it memories of happy times in the past. It can represent a time of sweet, simple joys, or it can be something larger, perhaps a passionate pursuit or beloved creative endeavor that you let go of will return to your life. It could be a harbinger of someone from your past whom you would welcome back into your life. Maybe that's what you're thinking about here. Now, your environment card is the Ten of Swords. This card represents the influences of those around you. It can show you how others see you in this situation. So the Ten of Swords represents in no uncertain terms that finally it's over. You have fought and worked at it, but you cannot change the situation. There is no fixing it. You may want to try one last time, but you will have to accept that this time you are beaten. It's a strange moment because you thought you'd feel a lot more pain and distress, but actually you feel calm and peaceful. Deep down, you are relieved that you don't have to fight it anymore. Man, I'd love to know what that is all about. I would love to find out what that's all about. That's a Ten of Swords. So that's your environment. It represents the influences of those around you, and it can show how others see you in the situation. So it says, in no uncertain terms, that finally it's over, Libra. You fought and worked really hard at it, but you can't change this situation. There's no fixing it. You might want to try one last time, but you have to accept that you are beaten. And it's a strange moment because you thought you'd feel a lot more pain and distress, but actually you feel really calm and peaceful. So probably deep down inside, you know, it's meant to end. It's meant to finish. You're just really relieved that you don't have to fight this anymore. Now, your hopes and fears card, you got a major arcana card, you got the Moon card, and this card indicates either what you hope for or fear the most. What you hope for or fear the most in this situation. So this is a major message. The Moon. The Moon is at once dreadful and beautiful. It represents dreams, instinct, intuition, and fears. Its gentle light provides both illumination and shadows. This light can cause things to seem either safer or more dangerous than they actually are. Be prepared to be both frightened and inspired. Carefully separate your intuition from your fears and follow your intuition. Pay careful attention to your dreams at this time. Great inspiration is at hand, but it won't be an easy journey. So you are definitely going to be learning some growth through this situation. Maybe put a journal and a pen beside your bed, so if you find you wake up dreaming, write it down, because if you fall back asleep, most likely you won't remember it, but you will get great inspiration. But this journey is not going to be an easy one for you. But you'll do it. You'll do it. Okay, you'll get there. And your outcome card is the Ace of Cups. This card indicates the probable outcome if all things remain the same. So if you don't take the advice of what your guides are giving you today, what the universe is giving you today, your outcome says this card presents the gift of love. This can take the form of a new romantic interest, a creative desire, or a spiritual awakening. At this time, your life is filled with possibilities and abundant, joyful emotions. All you need to do is embrace the moment and use that energy for the start of something wonderful. So this is repeating itself. All you need to do is embrace the moment and use that energy for the start of something wonderful. At this time, your life is filled with possibilities and abundant, joyful emotions. This card can take the form of a new romantic interest, a creative desire, or a spiritual awakening. So not a bad outcome there, Libra, if you want. So the first clarification card that you received is the Three of Action, and it says things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different, and be willing to travel if necessary. Be willing to travel if necessary. And if I can just give you a little bit more insight on that card, it says here, things are going very, very well. Your choices were good ones, and you can see that your ship is going to come in. Excellent, but now what? Have you put together your strategies for the next phase? Success is wonderful, but you can't rest on your laurels. It's time to move on to your next big adventure. It's safe to build upon your accomplishments for further growth, or you can choose to do something new. Where you go next is entirely up to you. And some more meanings, additional meanings of this card: things turning out just as expected, traveling for your career, setting new goals, time for reflection, and the need for patience. Have patience, Libra. Your second clarification guidance card here is turn on the light. Turn on the light. Look to your life with the eyes of your spirit and not your ego. The ego points out your flaws. Your spirit concentrates on your perfection. The ego sees everything as your failure. Your spirit sees it as process and progress. The ego views itself as separate and alone. The spirit knows itself to be connected to all and an essential part of the whole. The ego sees darkness. The spirit sees light. Right now, you're being asked to view your circumstances with the illumination of your spirit. Don't focus on the shadows, but rather on the light. Ask, what is right in my life at this moment? What is working? And what am I learning? What is in the process of improving? If you look with the light of your spirit, you'll clearly make out that all is well. Your ego can't see past its own fears, so all appears dark. Your spirit turns on the light and thus perceives the value of all your experiences. With it on, you can see that it's all good. Your spirit turns on the light and thus perceives the value of all your experiences. With it on, you can see that it's all good, Libra. And then your last clarification guidance card is peace. It says peace. You have peace. Card number 23 means freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Relationship message: when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. The prosperity message. This is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough. You are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. And then lastly, your protection message. Now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. Okay, there's your reading for St. Patrick's Day. Libra, I hope you liked it. If you did, if it resonated with you, if it gave you some guidance, please like. Leave me a comment. I'll leave my email address under the video. If you would like to have a more personal reading, we can do that. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. And maybe have a glass of green beer. And anyways, take care of yourself. Thank you very much for your time. I'm very grateful. We'll see you soon. Bye.